told me a year ago that I would be giving you horror book recommendations, I would not believe you, because this time last year I was a diehard romantasy, cozy fantasy romance reader. However, during the time that I've just really fell back in love with reading, especially in the last year, I've opened myself up to reading mystery books, thriller, and now here we are with horror. I don't know what did it for me, but if you're someone who's hesitant, let me give you some recommendations of horror books that I think are a good starter for the genre. So this first one is mystery slash horror. This is The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. Honestly, I love all of Tiffany D. Jackson's books. This one I feel like is the most like horror. So this stars Maddie Washington, who is biracial, but she's been white passing for her whole life. She lives in this town in Greenville that is primarily white. Her father is white, and he's always straightening her hair, and always he's very much like Bible. And so he thinks it's a sin that she is biracial, and so he tries to make her appear as white passing as possible. And his one thing is never go in the rain, never have your hair, because her hair, she has curly hair texture. So one day it does rain, and they find out that she is biracial, and so she navigates through that. And this follows from the past, the present, and the future of an event that happens. There's a massacre that happens at their prom night, and the one thing that the people who survived it say is that Maddie did it. So as you're reading this, you're figuring out, like, how is Maddie responsible for this, and also her navigating identity and with this school body that is racist. So there is a lot of that in there, but this was really good. This was a really good one. And because it's like a mystery and horror, I think this is a good starter book if you're looking to get into the horror genre. So the next one is the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. This one stars specifically Pamela, who is a mom. Her husband works a lot, and she has 2 teenagers that she's raising. And one of the things that she looks forward to is this book club that she has with her friends who are also moms in this town. And one day in like the early 90s, this man, James, joins their town, and he incites like this kind of energy in her that she's been looking forward to, because she has a very mundane life as it is. So as James gets acclimated in this town, they start to have questions about him, and you follow that along. And as the title says, the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, you will find out if they slay him and if they find out that he's a vampire.